everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm very happy to be here today and I'm glad that you came to watch my video. So today we are going to be continuing with our press-on nail series. Last video we made some press-ons for Goya Yelps. Today we are going to be making press-ons for Cleo De Nile, the diva of all of the Monster High characters, and I'm very excited. Again, I did make some freestyle designs on my sketchbook, so this is the design. This is what we're gonna be going for. I really have been wanting to try the bangle nail trend, so that's what we're gonna incorporate, and I feel like Cleo definitely fits that aesthetic, and it just gives like rich, elegant, classy, and that just sums up Cleo De Nile. She's a diva, so of course she would have all this jewelry on her nails, which is kind of how I imagined it. So we're gonna get into firstly shaping our press-ons and sizing them out. As you can see, I do have my nails done right now. I just recently did them, and this is like, most of these nails are my natural nails, so I'm trying to grow them out right now. So for a while I'm just gonna be doing some natural nail designs, I guess. I'm gonna try to work on my natural nails. So anyway, we're gonna be getting into these press-ons, but before we get into any of that, I do want to go over a verse of the day. So for today, the verse is Philippians 4 verses 13, and it says, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. Just remember that, y'all. Remember to pray. Just remember, when you're weak, Christ is the strength within you to get through. So when you feel like you can't get through the week, just remember you can, because Jesus is right there with you. And I just want to make sure to be an encouragement to y'all today. But let's go ahead and start. So I'm gonna start by shaping, well, really sizing out my tips. I have these extra long full cover tips I'm gonna be using. I believe I got these off of Amazon, but this is what we're gonna be using today. I'm gonna do my best to size out the tips to fit my fingers. I do have dip on my nails right now, but that shouldn't interfere with me being able to shape, or size these to my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and size these the best I possibly can, just to make sure I have the right size, because I will be making these for myself. So I'm gonna do that, and then once that's done, we'll get into shaping them. Shaping is going to be very simple because we're going to be just doing a square shape. I might maybe make them a slight tapered. These are kind of basically a square shape, so if anything, I would just have to fix up the free edge. But anyways, let's just go ahead and size out all 10 nails, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so we've got our tips sized out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take my tip cutter and I'm gonna cut these. I do definitely want these to be a little long. I feel like Cleo definitely, you have to give her long nails. So let me just start with the pinky nail. I'm gonna try and keep the length mostly. So let's just do about there. That's pretty okay, I think. And actually, I'm gonna get my scissors and try to cut these that way instead. Just maybe I can get a more precise and cleaner cut. All right, so we got to cut down. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my 80 grit file, 8080 file, and I'm going to just refine the free edge of these nails, because again, I'm probably gonna keep the shape pretty much the same, because I did envision just a square shape, which these tips are pretty much square. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, touch these up a little bit, then we'll be prepping them for nail art. All right, so we are done. Sorry, I had my mask on, but we are done with shaping and prepping these nails. I've already cleaned them with alcohol, and so we can kind of see the shape come to life, and I think these are going to come out super cute. But now we're going to get into our polishes and our colors, and let me actually also get my base coat and top coat. So today I have Macart base coat. I have gel, this, what is this, V-Shine gel polish top coat. I think this one is really nice. It gives the nails a really nice shine. So those are the things we're going to be using. And then for polishes, for colors, I've got some white and black. These are those double rhythm colors I used in the last video. Then I've got my Beetles gel polish, and we've got a variation of different colors. I'm pretty sure I might use more. I'm not too sure. I have this glitter polish. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna use it, but I just know it's like got that gold glitter look. So it's a maybe. We might use it, I don't know. And then we also have this gold metallic gel. So I also did pull out some chrome just in case, but if anything, I've got this gel, and I got mostly all of these products off of Amazon, so definitely check it out. And then I also did just recently purchase the D&D gel polishes. So I've got this Nude Escape, which I'm thinking about using for our base color. And then we also have this Pinky Nude Diva, which I was also thinking about using just because the bottle is gold and it literally says Diva on it. And so I was like, you know, this wouldn't be too bad. But I think I might go for the nude color just because I like the shade and how it looks. Let's see. We also have shortbread, but I think that just might be too pink for what I'm going for today. So I think for the base, we're just gonna go with the Nude Escape. This will be my first time using it. But y'all, these colors are so pretty. Like literally, and this is from the sheer collection, so this is gonna be perfect. I don't know if you guys can see that on there, it's really small, but you guys will be able to see it show up more onto the nails. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start by putting some base coat on all of the nails, and let's gonna get us started with this process. I've got everything set up, like I'm literally ready. So let me go ahead and put the first coat of base. And while I am going ahead and painting these, doing my first coat of base, just wanted to ask you guys, how have you been? How have you been enjoying the fall weather? Honestly, I've been loving it so much. It feels like amazing outside. Like, I don't remember fall being this good. Like, the weather is actually perfect. I think honestly, I've just been enjoying fall. I can't lie. It's just the weather, waking up to the cool mornings, and then it's like kind of warm later in the day, but it's still kind of like a good breeze. I really hate the fact that I haven't been able to really get outside much, but actually this Saturday I'm going to be doing some Pilates in the park, like Pilates with Jesus. It's like, you know, just basically Pilates, but we do pray in the beginning, and we have worship music or just gospel Christian music, you know, going on in the background. So, you know, that's gonna be really fun. By the time this video gets out to you, I would have already, you know, done it, because I believe today is the 17th. So I do have Pilates on the 18th, and by the time this video gets out, I would have already done it. But honestly, I love doing Pilates. It's actually really fun, and especially doing it outside. It just allows me to kind of be outside in the nice weather, you know? So, I'm going to turn this away from me. Matter of fact, let me move all my polishes over here. Yeah, I hope you guys have been doing well and just taking advantage of this weather, because it's not going to be here long. Like, before you know it, it's literally going to be winter. It's going to be winter, and it's going to be time for Christmas and all this stuff and getting gifts and everything. But I'm definitely going to try to enjoy the fall weather a bit more before it passes. Honestly, I wish I could have did some more fall nails, or even did some nails on myself for this month, but I just decided let's just focus on the characters for right now. Because honestly, that's what I'm really into, if I'm being honest. But, you know, maybe once winter comes, we can probably try to attempt to do some more winter-like sets, to give off that winter vibe. So I definitely want to get into doing some seasonal sets on here, and even get back to doing nails on myself. But for now, we're just doing press-ons. Honestly, I do want to try to sell my press-ons one day, maybe make a press-on nail shop. But right now, I'm just having fun. I'm practicing and just, you know, getting used to press-ons, seeing how long it takes me to do different types of sets, or even my own like little freestyle sets, you know. That's what I'm working on. And I've been trying to also work on making sure I have a good angle for y'all, because sometimes my camera, it gets blurry and I can't even see it until I'm actually editing the video, or sometimes y'all can't even see what I'm doing. So definitely just let me know, like, if this angle works, because I want you guys to be able to see everything that I'm doing. Alright, I'm just about done here, and then I'm going to be putting the nude escape onto the other side. Just for the purposes of the video, I'm probably gonna just have y'all focus in on one side, because like one set of nails, so like one pair, I mean, I guess, does that make sense? Just because like I'm literally doing the same design on both sides of nails, the right and the left, so I'll just be focusing on one set for y'all. But I am gonna probably go into my voice recording now, just so I can focus on the nail art, and I'll kind of explain what I'm doing as I go. So I'm gonna be switching over to the voiceover soon. But for right now, I'm gonna be applying the nude escape. And while I do that, you guys just enjoy the rest of the video until I come back. So as much as I wanted to use the nude escape, it ended up being a little bit too transparent for me. So I ended up going in with this nude color from Double Rhythm. It showed up a little bit better. And so I painted 4 of the nails with that. So just so I could see more of the nude color. And then I left one of the nails, the pinky nail, I left that the nude escape color. Because even after 2 coats, it just wasn't pigmented enough for me. So for this nail design, I was having some trouble because I was wanting to create a gold French tip. So I was trying to use that gold metallic gel to create my French tip, but it just wasn't giving me the results that I wanted. And on top of that, I didn't have an extra brush so I could just paint the color on. So I ended up just scrapping that idea and trying to do a chrome application instead, which really isn't my strong suit. I just figured out the best way to do it, and I wish I had known that before doing these nails. But either way, the chrome ended up working better for this set, because whatever that brand is just that gel in particular is really kind of shrieky. It's good for small details, but not full coverage, like a French tip or a full nail. So yeah. I'm gonna go in with the rest of my design elements. So right now I'm creating a French tip, and I'm just gonna kind of let you guys enjoy the rest of the video, relax, maybe you're doing your nails also or making some press-on nails, but just enjoy the nail art. I'm not gonna come back until we're close to finishing up these nails, so honestly just take some time to chill and enjoy the vibes. I know I said I was gone, but I just have to come back because I'm doing the chrome application. So I just wanted to kind of explain it a little bit better, because this video doesn't really do a good job of showing the proper way to do it, because I was just kind of winging it here. But the proper way to get the best results for chrome is you're gonna do matte top coat and then cure that for 60 seconds. Then you're gonna take it out, buff the nail, and then clean that with alcohol or acetone. And then you're going to mix black polish with top coat, and then do your designs. Go ahead and put those on the nail, cure that for 60 seconds, and then your chrome should stick like a magnet. Literally, it'll only stick to that tacky layer, so that where the black polish is, it's gonna stick to that. And I'm gonna be posting a video soon that'll show you guys how I did it, and it came out so perfect. But just so you guys are aware, if you do try to attempt this set at home, that's the proper way to do chrome, not exactly what I'm doing in this video. Alright y'all, so we are finally wrapping up these nails. I'm gonna put a layer of top coat on all 10 of them, but can we just have a moment to just appreciate the art and the bling? It's definitely giving Cleo De Nile, and let me just say, these were so fun to make. Like, I loved experimenting with the bangle nail trend. Honestly, I think those nails are pretty cute. I definitely want to try some on myself, so you know, stay tuned. I definitely think it's a very cute idea of having bracelets on your nails, but I definitely think these fit Cleo so much. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. The next character that I plan to do is going to be either CLAWDEEN or DRACULAURA. You guys let me know in the comments, please, who you would like to see next. I will be doing probably a vote on my Instagram, so make sure to follow me at virtuous.nails_by_jazz. I'll put that on the screen so y'all can see, and it'll also be in the description. But honestly, 10 out of 10, love these nails. There are definitely some areas where I definitely feel I could have worked better on. I did feel kind of rushed doing these nails. It was a lot going on in the basement. Like, I just felt rushed, so towards the end, but I still finished it and they came out pretty cute. I'd probably give these like an 8 out of 10, just because, for one, like, my chrome could have been better. Like, there could have been some elements like that could have been brought out more. Like, the thumbnail could have had a little bit more, but altogether my vision came to life. Like, I be freestyling these sets, writing them in my sketchbook, and bam, they come to life every single time. And I just look forward to continuing to do this because it's something I love to do. So definitely let me know, DRACULAURA or CLAWDEEN, in the comments. Pink for DRACULAURA, purple for CLAWDEEN. Alright guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.